Welcome back to episode 2 of this series of me going through my entire Adidas jersey collection. Today we're going to go through Arizona and Washington. That's right. Before I get that going though, I just want to say at some point during work, I have surpassed the 100 subscriber mark. Holy cow. I cannot thank you guys enough for the support that you've given me over the last month or so. And everybody watching, subscribing, liking, whatever, commenting, I love all of it. And this is what's going to keep me doing this for a while. I like this drive. But anyway, just wanted to say shout out to all of you. I appreciate it. But let's get on to the video. First up is the Arizona Coyotes current home jersey, which is the beautiful Kachina jersey that they finally went back to. Yeah, this thing is a beaut. I don't have a name and number on it, but maybe one day. But I can't get over how I love this jersey. It's one of the more unique jerseys in the entire, I think, sports world. Not just hockey. I'm talking everything. Like, it's just so unique. I don't know. I love it. Next is the Arizona Coyotes away Kachina jersey. This is fairly new. I got this probably about a month ago, I think. Trying to remember where I ordered this from. I think it was... Where was it? Actually, I think I bought this from one of the Arizona Coyotes stores out in Arizona, I believe. Because at the time, no one else was selling this, so I think this may have been straight from the source. But this thing's a beauty. Again, blank, but I said this in the other video, I'm starting to like the white jerseys more than the dark ones. I know Kale would be proud of me, but there's something about it. Very nifty. I mean, come on. You know I had to have had this, right? The Arizona Coyotes reverse retro, aka Space Coyote, in all its glory. I mean, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. I do have a little LED light here. I was trying to improve the lighting for my last video because it's kind of dark in here still. Hoping that helps a little bit, but yeah. And this one I did get customized, obviously. I got this from Cool Hockey. It is an Ekman Larson, so sadly he's not there anymore. But of course, the one time I get a jersey of his, and now he's finally, well, not finally, but he's out of there, so you can blame me if you want to. But I mean, I love the name. Speaking of this, I love the name and number kit on this. It's very, very unique. One day I do want to find the original Space Coyote for this. I think it was green, and then that pattern on the bottom of it. One day. Next up, we have the old home / I think it's the current alternate, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure they wear these sometimes as an alternate. Arizona Coyotes, obviously. It seems like the majority of people didn't like this jersey. When they went from the Kachina to this, or whatever it was before, I think it was this. I don't mind it. I have actually liked it. I like the color scheme on it. It's very nice. It's blank, but yeah, I don't know. I like it. And probably one of the more rare jerseys in my collection is the Arizona Coyotes old road uniform. These are extremely hard to find, and if you do, you're probably going to be paying a premium for these. I was lucky enough to find this available at a Arizona. It wasn't the Coyote store out in Arizona, but it was an area store out there that just happened to have these available. It is a size 54. The max I usually wear is a 52 comfortably. 54 and above is usually a little baggy. But this thing, I couldn't pass it up. I just couldn't. It's one of those unicorn jerseys, if you will. It is a blank, but I'm really, really happy to have this. I think Neil has this as well. I don't know very many other people that have this. I'm not sure if Kale has this or not. He might. Um, but yeah, love having this. And this is actually the last Coyotes jersey I have. I think that's all the Arizona jerseys, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, there we go. And on to Washington. So of course you got to have the home uniform, right? Of the Caps. This uniform has been I've been on the fence with this. I like the design on it. Not a fan of the actual logo they use though. If they could switch to this shoulder patch as their main crest, or at least make an alternate with that, that would make me a happy boy. But we'll probably never see it. Who knows? Um, it's all right. But I do like the whole red, white, and blue scheme. Obviously, it makes sense because being located in the capital of a country. Yeah. And to go with that, the road uniform, which I like. Again, not a fan of the logo, but I think actually this wordmark logo looks a little better on the white uniform than it does the dark one. It's a little easier to see, especially with the red lettering and the stars. But yeah, pretty sharp. And then we have this beauty. That's right. It's the Washington Capitals alternate, or previous alternate that they used, retro style. Um, God, this thing's ugly, but it's so beautifully ugly. Wouldn't you agree? It is blank, but I just had to have it in my collection. It's one of those ones that not a lot of people like, but I don't know, man. Something's drawing me to it. I don't know what it is. It's probably the ugliness. Next up, we have the current Washington Capitals alternate. This is fairly new as well, just like the Coyotes white Kachina. It is a prime green, so it's fairly new. I'm trying to remember where I bought this. I think this was from Ben H when they first were available. I do like this style. It is blank. It's very simplistic, but in the top of the W, you can see the top of the, Washington Monument right there. Kind of a nice little touch. I actually didn't notice that at first. Someone told me that. I'm like, oh yeah, neat. So then, of course, I had to get it. And last but not least, my favorite Washington Capitals jersey in my collection is the reverse retro. That's right, the Screaming Eagle with the Capitals down the front of it. When they first released the reverse retros and I saw that Washington went with this design, I was both happy and mad. I wanted this logo back so bad, and we got it. It's just kind of not the right color scheme. It's not really what I was wanting. Obviously, I want the blue and the copper, and nostalgia's hitting me hard with that one. But I accepted it. These actually sold out pretty quick. I remember looking for these for months, and I finally found one on eBay. Someone was selling me, or not selling me. I'm that special. Selling on eBay, and I went and grabbed it. It is a TJ Oshie. Love that guy, Mr. Was it Mr. Shootout King there in the Olympics? How many years ago? But yeah, it is pre-stitched, so it's not like the high quality hand stitching that we're used to seeing. But I still grabbed it. This jersey's so hard to find for a decent price anyway. So when I had a name and number on it, I'm like, screw it, I'm taking it. Yeah. And that's going to do it for my Arizona and Washington collection. Pretty short and sweet. Not as many jerseys to go through as the last video, but it is what it is. I only have so many Adidas jerseys. But anyway, yeah. Thanks again for watching, guys. And once again, thank you for getting me over that 100 mark. I never thought that was going to happen, to be completely honest. And makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. And I actually was pretty giddy about firing up the camera and doing a few more of these videos, because I'm like, man, all these new people want to actually see me make content about jerseys. It's still bizarro world for me, gotta be honest. But anyway, enough babbling. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.